Hello crypto fans, this is Crypto Inspector, and today we're gonna go through the last week major news. So I've selected those best news from last week as usual, and we're gonna go through them and see what's going on with the crypto world. Things are getting crazy and better. So let's start off with this news. India crypto rules still in limbo as RBI says no thanks. I mean, come on guys. Despite mounting pressure for regulatory, the Reserve Bank of India remains firmly opposed to cryptocurrencies, citing risks to monetary policy and financial stability. By the way, in the description, there's links to all these sources, so you can also have a deep read at it. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion. So as they say here, I mean, central banks, they need to understand that you cannot completely govern or control crypto. It's a different concept, you know? It happened recently with China. They banned it, and then they understood, the people, some of them, that you cannot control, and then they allow it. And then the only way they can do this is by allowing it, embracing it, and see how they can tax it, let's say. So that is a good news because there's progression, in my opinion, and like India central bank starts to understand that it's here, the crypto, and it's here to stay, and it will adapt. So I would say the future of that is at some point they will understand it, the controllers, and they will adapt to it like many other countries did, like the USA, like, many other countries. So that's the first news here. That is a good news. Talks are happening. Soon it will get better and better. Now let's go from Cointelegraph. Singapore orders local crypto firm to cease overseas activity by June 30. I mean, come on, the same thing. Singapore Central Bank has set a June 30 deadline for local crypto firms targeting overseas markets to halt operations or face steep penalties, including fine. Okay. Now what happens there is, it's a good news because people are starting to understand that you cannot control crypto. People will still use crypto in Singapore. They are using it, and they will keep doing it. Just actually, this will make the controllers lose control even more by doing such things, because people will be pushed basically to learn more about private wallets and blockchain and how to send money without anyone, without this, and they cannot track them. And crypto will keep going up and up. Now, the people who will face the fines are actually the controllers themselves. So it's a good news. It's a good news until they'll understand that, and then they'll embrace it like the rest. So that's major things going on there. For the part of education part of globally, people will be pushed to study and learn crypto more and adapt to it. Now let's see. June the 2nd, SEC faces criticism over crypto staking shifts. Critics says US regulatory new stance on crypto stance contradicts past enforcement efforts and court ruling, deepening confusion over how digital assets yes, things are, when you learn something new, you get confused and then you adapt to it. Now let's see. Division issued new guidance on crypto staking services, claiming that certain offerings may not constitute securities and effectively accept. So basically, they're saying that the issue is with staking, right? This is yet another example. Fake till we make it. I mean, look, if you're saying that staking is considered unregistered security offering, the case. Look, if they're saying that they want to register, which is fine, they will. I mean, the big brokers like Crypto.com, Binance, also they're working on this. They have proof of from where you got the money to stake and all that. I mean, what about the stolen gold or money that is staked and people are getting money off it? I mean, come on, guys. It's just much better with crypto if you think about this, because if you go through regulatory, if you want to do that, you can still do due diligence, and you have more proof that is irreversible in the blockchain. Now, this is good. So also, as we see here, Securities and Exchange Commission is in the US are actually adapting to it. They're getting confused, they're learning, they're finding ways to basically adapt to crypto, and this is good. So let's go through another major news. June the 3rd, 3.9 billion in Bitcoin to 21 capital. Tether and Bitfinex moved 4 billion nearly in Bitcoin. in one capital. This is good. People are embracing more stable coins, and basically that's big amount. So that's why recently we can see a bull run the last week, actually, if you've seen all the cryptos. So this is one of the major factors. 4 billion is a big amount, and that's why we can see like major, so this will give more opportunity for people who are, let's say, obey the broker kind of thing, and like to trade with brokers. It will give more accessibility to it through stable coins like USDT, and they can get their profits. Now, let's see, in June 4, we have 2.1 billion crypto stolen in 2024 as hackers shift focus on. And if you read about this news, this is quite interesting. So basically, here, crypto phishing attacks are social engineering schemes where attackers share fraudulent links to steal victim-sensitive information. So it is not a technical, basically, hack. So I've seen this. Where basically, they are saying that most of the hacks, right, so far, it's still the same thing. And so basically, they're saying it's more about social engineering and scams and phishing. So basically, the weakest link social is concerning its signs. Attackers always target the weakest point. The weakest point is not, so here, this is what I was looking for. Smart contracts or blockchain code itself was the weakest point. Okay, but now the attackers feel like the weakest point may come from human behavior rather than code. So here, what do we get? Insights. Much more secure than banks and web, basically 2.0. The old, I have link, I'll link it also in the description. What's web 2.0 and all that, what's blockchain and all that for beginners. So basically it is secure, more secure than banks by using blockchain technology, because it is much more harder to crack. Let's say it works with hash and all that. It's still, the issue is the human in the brokers, the crypto brokers that are managing to steal all this 2.1 billion. So that means more people and governments should enforce more to basically do ISO 2701, a black hat kind of, basically red team, attacker side, invest in attacker side to attack them, so they can get secured, rather than basically just buying the best security products to cybersecurity and all that, right? Okay, you bought them. Did you test them? That's the issue. So it keeps the same. And it's actually better for crypto, this news, because you don't need to look at it. Oh, 2.1 billion was stolen. Well, many more billions has been stolen before crypto existed, with stocks and brokers and all that old system, Web 2.0. So basically, this is good news. That's another proof that it's not the tech. The tech is better than the existing infrastructure. The only solution, in my opinion, is banks to embrace crypto and to also offer crypto, basically, trades. That's not the best way. I've got a video about banks and blockchain versus banks. I'll link that in the description. It's a really good video to see. So this is good news. And also I've got some from the recent hacks and all that. So let's see here, June 4th, crypto payment to California State Agency inch closer to reality. Crypto payments to California State Agency inch closer to reality as Assembly bill. Nice. So basically, California Assembly unanimously passed a law, basically state agencies to accept crypto payments, now heading to Senate. This is very good. So we have more basically institutions getting adopted, big institutions in California, to embrace crypto and deal with crypto, which will affect the price itself. The price is not the major factor for crypto to go up, but it's mainly the technology, I would say, which is improving all the time. You look at Ethereum, how fast they progress, and Solana and all that. But this is a big factor, and this is good news. So let's see more news from the last week that is interesting. So Bitcoin Reserve stable coin regulations. Okay, so what do we have here? Yes, so we have here crypto policy may result in Bitcoin cycle top to 150,000 minimum. So we see here more projecting that Bitcoin will reach 150K soon. And also we have more adoption to the stable coins, which makes perfect sense. So as you see here, basically, what do they mean when they say stable coins? I want to just emphasize on this part. So when people here, like here, we say more are accepting and embracing stable coins. When you deal with crypto, let's say you buy Bitcoin and all this Ethereum and all these major cryptos, you want to basically use it in fiat until the whole world will actually adapt completely, and you'll be just sending crypto directly to the other people. And they are working on this and simplifying it. So when they say stablecoin means, they mean like the mostly about USDT, USDC, which is pegged to the fiat currency. So it's an actual crypto USDT. It's a stable coin that has the same value as dollar, but it's a crypto. It's in the blockchain. That's why there's billions and trillions in USDC, because people are trading on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then they're cashing out on stable coins on USDC, and then they convert it to fiat. So as you see, this is very good news, and people are adapting to it, more are embracing it, and go forward. Yeah. Now let's see another news by CoinDesk. Hong Kong set to allow crypto derivative trading. Wow. So we're talking about Hong Kong security regulatory plans to allow professional investors to trade crypto derivatives. So more professional investors, talking about investing millions and billions, are actually embracing crypto. I mean, look at that. The crypto derivative market is significantly larger than spot trading, with 21 trillion in volume in the first quarter as compared to 4.6 trillion in spot. That's huge. This is where all the cryptos are gonna go sky high soon. I mean, they're working on it. They actually working, or they did it to allow. So most probably, yeah, very soon we're gonna see a nice bull run there. And also, this is good. This is good news. Let's go to the other final two news, because that was a quick my input wrap up of the whole last week, basically news. Big tech consider adopting stablecoins as Genius Act debates the continue. This is very good. The market capitalization for stablecoin has risen 90% since 2024. So basically, they're making it more accessible, more easy. We're talking about Apple, Airbnb, Google. Wow. So basically, I'll be paying for my ads with crypto directly with USDT. I'd rather do that. I don't need to pay fees for the conversions and all that. Well, not a lot, but still. So this is big. I mean, as this is going, we've got Microsoft, Apple, all these are gonna get into stable coins and crypto, and it's gonna be a huge bull run there, because more people are gonna be using that, paying less tax, faster transactions. No need to touch your portfolio. Okay, I made profits there, then I'll use from the profits directly. No need to. This is huge. This is huge. So we have X also having an X money app. And the basically digital marketing basically industry is huge, and when they enable it to pay directly with stablecoins, with crypto, aka crypto, that will go really high. So we have, from these news, we can see long-term huge projections. By the way, I'm a long-termer, and this kind of news excite me a lot, because you can see things from this fundamental news that things are gonna progress big with crypto. And finally, crypto exchange Gemini filed to go public following Circle's smash. Cryptocurrency exchange Gemini said Friday that it had filed the paperwork with the security exchange. So yes, trying to go public. That is good. More huge brokers basically are accepting and embracing crypto. And this will affect more usability of crypto. And that's it. Basically, that was the whole week's wrap. I'll link those again in the description if you want to have a deep dive on them. Overall, I'm very happy to see these news. We can see regulatories are pushing and understanding, getting confused, getting into the point that yes, we need to embrace crypto. No, we cannot control it. Let's ban it. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, what can we do? Kind of thing, like it happened with China and with several countries. I mean, people need to get educated. The ones in the government, they need to be pushed to get educated. Otherwise, other countries are already progressing, and it will affect the country. And they need to be replaced if you cannot get educated, you know, simple as that. So yeah, that was it. And Crypto Inspector is out.